Okay, hey everybody, we are live here with our beginner band live stream. Welcome everybody. I already see some familiar faces here in the chat. I'm going to give some shout outs to some people. And as we get started here, everybody, I want to just point out that you're going to go to my website to get all the music that you need for today's class. So make sure, guys, make sure you're going to the link down below. And again, that link is right here. It is drselfridgemusic.com. And you're going to go to drselfridgemusic.com/livestreambeginnerband. And the link is down in the description. And this has all the music that you're going to need for today's class. I have my clarinet here. As a matter of fact, I have all my instruments ready to go. I'll probably start off with some clarinet. I hope you have your instrument ready to go. Make sure you have it out and you'll be following along and playing along at home. And so what I want to do first is I want to come back here and let's see. We're going to say hello to Dennis. Are you there, Dennis?
I'm here, Steve.
All right. As always, guys, we have our friend Dennis in the chat helping us out to highlight some of your questions. And we have Terry and Joe also in the chat helping us out with your questions. And in just a minute, I'm going to introduce you to our special guest that we have today. So I hope you're ready for our special guest. Let's play some music, guys, okay? Let's go to our page here. Livestream beginner band. Oh, lest I forget, folks, make sure you put in your comments, and Dennis will be listening. We'll do some school shout-outs. So whatever school you attend, put that in the comments. Or if you're a teacher, go ahead and put that in the comments, and we'll do a school shout-out. Okay, let's do a warm-up. I'm going to open up our clarinet music. This is the first thing on the page, warm-up. And so here we have our clarinet music. And what I want to start with today, last time we did our nice... Well, you know what? Let's do just as a warm-up to get our instrument going and our sound going. Let's all play line one. Line one is going to be our nice long tones. We take a deep breath. And then the T at the beginning means you're going to tongue to release the air at the beginning of the note. And we sustain our air for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this R means you stop your air, means release the note. So we're going to do that on the top line here. Deep breath. Together, we'll go through the top line. Let's try it from the first note of foundation warm-ups. Everyone ready with your instrument? And play along with me at home. Set up with good tall posture, sitting tall on the edge of your chair, or if you're standing, make sure you're standing up straight. Make sure you have your instrument in proper playing position, and we are tapping our toe on the beat. Can you get your toe tap on this beat? Tap, 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 tap. Let's try line one. 1, 2, breathe, play. 2, 3, change your note. 2, 3, change your note. Change your note. Here we go. Measure 7. 2, 3, 4. Okay, great job. That was just to get your air moving and your lips warmed up and everything, kind of get your brain going. Let's skip down, everybody. Let's go to this thing we did a little bit of last time. Measure 30, okay? Essential patterns. Measure 30, essential patterns. We're going to play measure 30 all the way to measure 38. So start at measure 30. It's probably, how many lines down? 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th line down. Essential patterns. Let's try that, everybody. Again, sitting up straight with good band face. And get your fingers on the right notes, starting right at measure 30. Tap your toe with me. 1, 2, 3, breathe. Rest. 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 Whew. All right, everybody. Good job with that. I'm going to put my clarinet down for a second. What I would suggest, a good thing for you to practice, everyone, is for next time, make sure you practice this page from the beginning all the way down. We just played measure 30 and measure up to measure 38. Why don't you go ahead, everybody at home, and go on to measure 39 and work on essential patterns inverted. That'd be a great thing for you to work on. So we're going to get out of that music now, and we're going to meet our special guest. I want you guys to meet our special guest. So today we have some fun stuff, extra fun stuff happening. We have a new song we're going to be doing. 2 songs on our agenda today were both written by a good friend of mine who I went to college with way back in the day, and that's where we got to become friends, and we've known each other for many years. And he's very excited to be here with you. So I'm going to head over and introduce now. Mr. Thompson, are you there?
I am. How's everybody doing?
All right. So everybody say hi to Mr. Thompson. And Mr. Thompson, a little bit about you. You teach. Tell us about what you teach.
I teach band and string instruments and 7th grade music in Lidditz, Pennsylvania, the Warwick School District. Shout out Warwick.
Oh, all right. Do you have any students watching today by any chance? Or maybe we can get them to tune in another time.
I have no idea. No idea if they're watching or not. I might plug into this after this is over and say, hey, check me out at minute 3.
Yeah. Cool. So you're in Lidditz. Is that near Lancaster?
That is in Lancaster
It's
County.
in Lancaster County.
Yeah, maybe about 30 minutes away from Hershey Park, about an hour and a half from Philadelphia.
Oh,
so those
cool.
are big landmarks.
Awesome. All right. So everyone in the chat, make sure you say hi to Mr. Thompson. And if you have, we're going to be playing some songs by Mr. Thompson. If you have questions about trumpet playing or brass playing in general, Mr. Thompson would be a great guy to ask. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a minute. Mr. Thompson, what instrument do you have there with you right now?
What instrument don't I have with me? So before we were all in this quarantine, I tried to get every possible instrument. So I have all my brass instruments in here, trumpet in my hand. There's a tuba next to me. There's a trombone. There's a baritone in the case, a French horn. There's a bass that you see behind me. I have a cello, violin, viola. So
Oh, wow.
I have everything, but I'll try to limit it.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip over now. Actually, what we'll do right now is we'll come over here and Dennis, let me get. Oh, I got to get my power plugged in. I'm going to lose my power, everybody. But while we're doing that, let's make sure we have Dennis. Dennis, are you with us? Can you give us some of our shout outs? Shout outs.
Yeah, I'm here. Shout outs, quite a few. It keeps coming on.
Okay.
Cherokee Bluff Middle School, Wayland Middle School, Glen Olden, our favorite. All right, Liberty High School, New Dimensions High School, and there's quite a few students here from there. Danforth Junior High in Texas, Shaler Area Middle School, Bethel Springs Elementary, George Washington Carver Middle School, Arkansas High School, Barker and Brightfield Middle School in Arkansas, Warwick Christian School, sixth grade, and Orchard Park Middle School.
Wow. Did we get them all?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
So far, there's more coming.
Okay, so we'll do more shout outs, guys. Go ahead and put them in the chat. And I'm also going to be looking out for comments. Patricia Klein says, Lidditz is close to Reading. Hi, neighbor from Exeter Township. Okay, Mrs. Klein plays French horn. Mr. Thompson, she's saying hello. A lot of people are saying hello. So here's what we're going to do, everyone. We're going to play a few tunes, and then we're going to bring Mr. Thompson in for his special song that he brought with him. Okay, and so let's go to drselfridgemusic.com. You guys know what we need to do. We need to go to our page right here. And let's go to, again, live stream beginner band. Let's go to our beginner band tunes packet. Let's play a couple of these. All right. I'm going to take up my flute music. I'm going to play some flute. All right, let's play. And if you guys have any requests of what we can play in the beginner band tunes, you can go ahead and put them in. Let's start off with good old Hot Cross Buns. Why not? All right, everyone, we're going to do song number 2 in the packet, Hot Cross Buns. And I'm going to play piano. How about I do that? So you're going to play Hot Cross Buns. We're going to about this speed. Let's all play Hot Cross Buns together. I'm going to give you an introduction, and I'm going to count you in. Here's your introduction. Get ready. Tap your toe. 1, 2, ready, play. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Hey, all right, good job. And let me know if you have any requests in the comments for songs to play. Let's do something a little different now. And again, Dennis is watching we're going to do some more shout outs in a minute. Let's do song number 5, Minor Buns. So this is where we take Hot Cross Buns and we put it in a minor key. Okay? It's very, very cool. It's got a different sound to it. Can we all play Minor Buns? Here we go. And here's your introduction. Actually, I'm not going to give you an introduction. Let's just start off playing it. Ready? Get your toe tapping right like this. Tap, tap, tap. And here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. 2, 3, 4. Next line. Nice. And we could even take some requests. If you have any requests for us to play something together or Mr. Thompson to play something. Mr. Thompson, do you have the music there?
I do.
You do?
I do, yes.
Would you mind just like picking something out and maybe demonstrate something to the kids? What song do you want to play?
Wow. There are so many awesome tunes here. I have a trumpet here. I kind of feel like Eye of the Tiger is a
Eye of the Tiger?
One. Is that too far down?
No, go for it. What number is that?
That's number 16.
Okay, everybody. So Mr. Thompson is going to play number 16 in the packet. So I'm going to keep the camera on you, Mr. Thompson. But everyone, you can go to song 16. There's song 16, everybody. Eye of the Tiger. Okay, Mr. Thompson, could you mind demonstrating it for us? I can't really play with you on the piano because of the delay. But
yeah, that makes sense because of the delay. That totally makes sense. So as I go through it, I'm going to play the top line when we get to the second line of music. I'm going to play the top line.
Okay.
Around this tempo. 1, 2, ready, and.
Cool. Very good. Everyone, round of applause for Mr. Thompson there at home. So any requests coming through? Let's see. Questions or requests? Jaybird said Eye of the Tiger. Oh, okay. Some of you guys said Eye of the Tiger. I'm glad you like that. Mrs. Klein says, just to let me know, the horn part of most requested tunes is incorrect. Oh, I thought I fixed that. Let me see if I indeed fixed it. I hope I did. Okay, I fixed it, but the formatting is kind of wacky. I need to fix my formatting, but I did fix the French horn part, so you should be good there. Okay, let's go to let's go back to Dennis for if you've collected any more shout-outs.
Oh, yeah. We have First Baptist Academy from Texas.
All right.
Union Middle School, West Hampton Middle School, Quincy Elementary in Quincy, California, Thurgood Marshall Elementary, Reefton School, Osceola High School in Florida, and Moriches Elementary School.
Wow. Awesome. That's fantastic. And if our moderators in the chat could let me know, send me a message. I did see Mike Hamilton said that Mr. Thompson's volume is a little low, so let me know if I need to turn that up on my end. I will take care of that. So I'm looking for more questions. Let's see. They like that Eye of the Tiger. All right, let's play another. I tell you what, let's move on. Let's go off of our band tunes. So everyone look right here. We're going to go to the song that Mr. Thompson wrote. And I'm very excited about this song. Okay. So Mr. Thompson, you guys are going to go and click on this song. And Mr. Thompson, can you tell us about this song while I'm showing the students where to click? The dabbing, yes. The dabbing ninja. What's the deal?
The dabbing ninja. So the dabbing ninja, I was in a lesson with a student who plays trombone, and his name was Gannon. And sometimes Gannon and I get off track and talk about just things that don't have anything to do with music. And somehow we talked about the fact that every time people sneeze, as you're supposed to sneeze in your elbow, it kind of looks like a dab. So we just decided that, if a ninja had to sneeze, he would come back and chop. So if you do the hi-ya, when I had my students perform it, when they had the hi-ya, they stood up and they went hi-ya like that. It was pretty cool. I think the audience really enjoyed it. So do your hi-yas at home.
Everyone's got to do the hi-ya at home. Now, the thing that's a little bit different about this song, everybody, is your parts are kind of divided up into it's flexible, which means there are 5 parts. There's part A, B, C, D, and E. And Mr. Thompson, I'm showing them on the screen. They can see it. Mm-hmm. So you can see, guys, if you are what I did was I put a star on the part that is typical for your instrument. So like flutes, you can see you could do either part A or part B. Oboes can do part A or part B. And then bass, clarinet, same. And you guys can see which ones are starred. So let's take a look at our flute part here. So what I want to do, Mr. Thompson, is I'm going to put on our background track. And again, if you go to the website, the background track is right there for you to play along with, which is pretty cool. So let's listen to our backing track for this. And you got to count your rests. Oh, first of all, who knows how to count these rests? When you see a 3 or a 4 or a 5, guys, when you see a 3 or a 4 or something or any number over top of this thick black line, do you guys know what that means? See if you can tell me what that means. And we're going to get our background music ready. All right. So this is our music for the Dabbing Ninja. Let's give this a little listen. And then I'm looking in the comments to see if anyone knows how to play, what to do with this thing here when you see a number 3 over a thick black line. Okay, here we go. Here's our music. Wow, that's cool. So, Mr. Thompson, we're gonna try playing this.
Okay.
So, which group of students does the hi-ya first? Is it like? I think it's I think it's the lower instruments.
Yes, because they had to come in first with their part. So this would be part D, if you're playing part D. Or if you're playing part E, you are going to be going first.
Okay. All right. Cool.
With the hi-yas.
And I see we already have some good answers here. What you do, guys, with those rests, I see some people said you had Lynette Smith, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Ben Perez says it means to rest for 3 measures. You guys got it. Flippy Film says, hi-ya. Giovanni Bernardi got it. Okay. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to show you, just as a demonstration, we're going to go back to our music here. I'm going to pull out my clarinet. And I'm going to play the clarinet part, but you guys can count and come in when your part comes in. Let's see how that goes. So everyone's going to play along at home. We're going to start it over again. All right. So here we go. This is what I'm looking at. And you guys can try to play along on your part. Here we go. 2, here's the beginning. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. Hi-ya. There's measure 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, here's measure 13. Ready? Part A. Okay, so what I want you guys to do, this is, does my title, someone said my title has the wrong date on it. Oops, sorry about that. When you guys play this, I want you to let me know in the comments, how did you do? Were you able to kind of get a little bit of that or keep up with it? It's kind of hard when we're all playing together. Maybe you can get a little bit lost. But the important thing is to always think of the steady tap, 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 tap. And that keeps you on track of every measure. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little break from the Dabbing Ninja, and we're going to go over to Mr. Thompson because we have a couple of questions. Okay? So, Mr. Thompson.
Yes.
Juliana Jackson wants to know if you have a channel or an Instagram. A YouTube?
I do not have an Instagram.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I'm working on a YouTube channel with like samples of music. So with Gannon's song and with the other ones as a gift to my students, I see my students until 6th grade. And so I like to write a piece of music for them in 6th grade. So the Dabbing Ninja was Gannon's 6th grade song. So I'm in the process right now of compiling different pieces of music that I wrote and putting them on using an app called Acapella.
Okay.
Which is a pretty cool app. So it's on a channel called 410 Music.
Okay.
FOUR10 Music.
Cool. Maybe we could put a link. I'll put a link in the chat. So I'm getting a lot of requests. You said, Mr. Thompson, did you say you had the beginner band tunes there packet?
Do I have the beginner bands tune packet? Yes. Well, I'll go back and pull it up.
We're getting, so guys, what we're going to do is we're getting a lot of requests. If you wouldn't mind pulling that up, Mr. Thompson, we're getting a lot of requests for Seven Nation Army. So guys, we're going to play Seven Nation Army. And actually, I'm bringing it up on my screen now, Mr. Thompson, if you want to look at it.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I have it here.
Okay. So everyone, we're going to play Seven Nation Army. You play along. And actually, Mr. Thompson is going to play and count you in. So you're going to play along with Mr. Thompson. Do you mind doing that? All right. So we're going to play Seven Nation Army. Everybody at home, it's in your packet. It's song number 9.
All right. So we're going to go at this tempo. Bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, number 9. 1, 2, ready.
Awesome. Now, yeah, that was pretty cool. So I hope everyone played along. Now, if we look at number 10, we have something called 7-nation transposed. Does anyone out there know what transposed means? All right. What it means is we take a song and we can play the same song, but we can change it so the notes are either at a higher level or a lower level than where we were. So in the first version that we just played, we did starting on, well, for trumpets, it was a note E. So whatever note you started on, and then song 10, we take the same song and we move it up into some higher notes that are maybe a little bit challenging. So let's play along. I'm going to play this one. I'm going to play this one on flute. Okay? Let's see here. So for this one, we moved the notes. Okay, so can everyone play along with me on number 10? Okay? Everyone, let's play number 10 together. 7-nation transposed. Get your instruments ready. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So the great thing about that, everyone, is it gives you a little bit of a challenge. So if one of them, maybe one of them is easier for you, or maybe one is more of a challenge for you. So you should try both of those and see which one you like to do better. All right, we have some questions coming in. Mr. Thompson, yeah. What is your favorite brass instrument to play? And maybe tell us do you play all the brass instruments?
I do play all the brass instruments. Right now I have all of them in my smaller room here. I would say the one I'm most familiar with is trumpet. That's the one I started when I was in 7th grade. And that's the one where I got to actually play with Mr. Selfridge a bunch of times, playing the trumpet. But sometimes the trumpet doesn't like me, so we have to have a talk.
So what would you say for trumpet players? One question I get a lot from trumpet players is how do they work on getting from lower notes to higher notes? Could you give us like a real basic exercise, or what do you do to help kids get from their lower notes to their higher notes on trumpet?
It's just about the airspeed that you use. I like to think about it going from this C to this C, you're going twice the airspeed. So you're going to have to push that much speed in there. So what I like to do is think about like NASCAR shifting gears. If I'm doing a lip slur with no vowels, so just shifting gears with your airspeed is one of the main things that will help you with getting higher notes.
Wow, I like that shifting gears thing. That's pretty cool. And actually, we just got that question from Ben Perez. Is there an easier way to play higher notes on the trumpet? And it's just what you talked about. Chip's one of.
If I knew like a really easy way, I would be wealthy right now. No, it takes practice. It's like also a muscle memory because we're operating with muscles, right? So if I ask you to lift, if you've never lifted weights before, and I ask you to lift 100 to 150 pounds, it's going to be a little bit difficult for you. But if you started with 30 pounds and then a week later added 40 and go on and so forth, that's how you progress. So it's the same thing. You're working with muscles and with air. So it's just about how you practice using those things.
Great. That's great advice. What we got right now, folks, is we have a request to play Ode to Joy. So everyone, look in your packet for Ode to Joy, number 25. We're going to play this one. I'm going to play it on saxophone. Actually, I'm going to play piano. All right. So everyone's looking at song number 25. Make sure you have your sheet music for your packet. This is our beginner band tunes packet, which is right here. Beginner band tunes packet, number 25. Let's play Ode to Joy. And while we're getting ready for this, I want you guys to put in the chat any requests you would like to play from our band tunes packet or if there's a song you'd like to play from another part, another packet, or another part of our live stream music that we have. So Dennis, in a minute, I'm going to come to Dennis and see if there are any more shout outs and see if we get any requests of songs to play. So Ode to Joy, everybody, number 25. It's going to be about this speed. Okay, let's go that speed, everybody, starting at number 25. Ready? Tap your toe. Tap, 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 tap. 1, 2, 3, play. Mr. Thompson is laughing because I made a piano mistake, but that's okay. I have those. There we go. Okay. Did I get? I did better. That was better. Wait. There we go. Okay. Oh, Mr. Thompson has checked in on the chat and gave you his link there. Is that your YouTube login there, Mr. Thompson?
That is.
Okay, cool. All right, so more requests that have come in. Let's see. We Will Rock You. All right, let's do We Will Rock You, everybody. Mr. Thompson, would you play We Will Rock You for us? It starts on I think an F for you.
Sure. What number is
it? Is number. Here we go. We Will Rock You is number 6. So it's And Mr. Thompson's going to count you in, everybody. We're going to play We Will Rock You at home. Mr. Thompson's going to count you in.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and... Repeat.
Cool. That was great. And actually that was good timing because we had a couple of requests for that song. All right. So let's do one more request from our band tunes. I'm looking for your requests, everybody. And actually, Dennis, are you there?
Yes.
All right. Any shout outs or anything?
Shark. Baby Shark.
Oh, Baby Shark.
And, yeah. And I don't know whether Moscow Nights is on there, but that's another one that comes up.
Oh, it's not. Okay. I don't really know that one. Anyway. All right, folks.
About Lucky.
Here is what we're going to do. We're going to do one more from our band tunes. Let's go to good old Baby Shark. Why not? All right. Baby Shark is not in our band tunes. It is part of this thing at the bottom. If you guys go to Most Requested Band Tunes, it's at the bottom of our page. All right. I was going to do this at the end, but we'll do Baby Shark now. Let's see. I'm going to play it on alto sax. Baby Shark on alto sax. It's song number 2 in your most requested tunes. All right. Ooh, got to warm up a little bit, but let's try song number 2, Baby Shark. All right. Everyone, let's try to get together. It's going to be about this speed. Oh, no. Look at what Mr. Thompson pulled out there. Look at that, everybody. We'll have Mr. Thompson. What's that?
I was warming up myself.
Okay.
That's all.
Cool. All right. Maybe we'll do something with trombone in a minute. Okay. So everyone, here we go. Baby Shark. Everyone playing with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, go. Rest and repeat. So we did that. I did that one slower than you normally hear it, everybody. I mean, that's obviously slower than you normally hear it played. But you can work. You can work on trying to speed it up. Okay, so let me know in the chat who likes that song and who is maybe sick of hearing that song. I know some people are, but that's okay. Mr. Thompson.
Yes.
That trombone you have there.
Yes.
Does that have a trigger, an F attachment?
It does. It does have a trigger.
Cool. So I don't know if some of our younger students might not have seen, but there are trombones, when you get a little bit more advanced, they have that little button or that trigger that helps you play some different notes. Is there something you might want to play for us on trombone? A simple song?
A simple song.
Whatever you want,
Well,
actually.
I was on the page, so can I give Old Town Road a shot?
All right, Mr. Thompson's going to play Old Town Road, and Devin Russell requested Old Town Road. So
Sweet, Devin. This is if I mess up, this is not for you. If I do it right, this is for you.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2.
Is that the bass line?
It's a bass line that's close enough for me.
Okay. So we had a question here, Mr. Thompson, and I think I know what the answer to this is, but they've been asking before. I lost it. Do you play superbone? Do you know what a superbone is? Is that a trombone? There, I think it's a trombone with valves. It's just a valve trombone.
A valve trombone.
There's an album by Maynard Ferguson called like Superbone Meets the Bad Man or something like that. I think that might be.
I'm not sure, but I have a baritone. That's pretty. I mean, it's trombone tone or trombone range, but using valves.
Okay.
So.
Do you have it? Do you have it? Because actually, some kids were asking about the baritone. So Mr. Thompson is going to get his baritone out, and meanwhile, I'm going to play a song for you. We can play a song together. Hey, let's play the Happy Birthday song. I don't know if anyone here has a birthday anytime soon, but if you have a birthday in your family, or if you can play it for yourself, or you can play it for someone in your family, it's song number 7 in our most requested tunes packet. And actually, what you guys could do, if you have requests, folks, if you have requests of what I should add to my most requested songs, put those in the chat. All right, so we're going to go back here, and I'm going to play Happy Birthday, and you guys can play along if you want to. Let us know if you have a birthday coming up, or if someone you know does. So we'll count 1, 2, da, 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 da. Now, this one might be a little bit tricky for you if you're a beginner, but if you know the notes, let's try it. Here we go. All together. And 1, 2. Cool. All right. Good. So we're going to take it over to Mr. Thompson. Can you show us that baritone you have there?
Yes. Here it is, an old school baritone. I'm sure some of you have some really nice looking baritones. This one has been through some trials and tribulations in life, but it plays really well.
Oh, cool. Could you demonstrate the sound of that? Maybe play us a song? Any song you want?
Sure. Let's do Happy Birthday again. My son is turning 4 on Wednesday.
Oh, cool. Ooh. Wow. And so what is that you did? You jazzed it up? How did you do that?
I did. The first thing I did was I took the eighth notes and instead of playing, I took the eighth notes and made them uneven and gave the first one a little bit longer time than the second one. The next thing I did was I took the notes that are right next to the main ones and I went around them.
Okay.
And the other thing that I did was I took the rhythm and I played around with it. So I still kept a steady beat, but I just played around with the rhythm of the notes to syncopate it a little bit more.
Okay. That's cool. Maybe I'm gonna try that a little bit, guys. All right. I'm gonna do a little jazzy happy birthday. Here it is on my music. I'm gonna do a little jazzy happy birthday. And this one also goes out to our friend Mike Hamilton. Said his son's birthday is today, I think. So this goes out to Mike's son. Jazzy, my jazzy happy birthday.
Yeah.
How'd I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swing it.
All right. Swingy, swingy. All right. Here's what we're going to do, guys. Ready? We're going to do question of the day for a shout out. Okay. And here is our question of the day. And we'll do shout outs on this. If you had to choose a second instrument to learn, what would it be, everybody? Mr. Thompson, do you have an answer for that? Well, what is your, I'll say, because I know you play a ton of instruments because you're a music teacher like me, and we learned a lot of instruments. So while we're looking for people to come in with their answers on that, what's your favorite second instrument to play, Mr. Thompson?
Geez, that's a tough one. Maybe I would have to say the bass.
Oh.
Yeah, there's something about just being able to support everyone, but also, yeah, just throw everyone for a loop, be responsible for holding a groove down, keeping a groove, but also making things very, very interesting on the low end of things. So
awesome.
I would say bass.
We're gonna do some shout outs of people who answered our question. Okay, so people who answered, if you had to choose a second instrument, what would it be? Kawhi Izzy says saxophone. T-Bone says drums. Oh, wow, there's a lot here. JJ's World says trumpet. AC Flow says baritone. E the Saint says mine would be French horn. Flippy Film says clarinet, because Jaybird does. PYP says trumpet. Isaac wants to play drum set. I love drum set. CD Flow, trombone. Devin Russell, alto sax. Isaiah wants to learn a trumpet. Gabriel, Barry sax. Danielle, flute. My BFF plays the flute. Savannah, harp. Kristen, piano. Sarah, clarinet. Jaybird. Allie Morrison, piano. Pink Kitten would like to learn flute and harp. Giovanni. Oh, there's so many. Flippy Films, clarinet. Scribbles, violin. Thank you guys getting all these in here. T. Coliso, bass guitar. Giovanni, I got Giovanni's. Dima Ramazan, guitar. Wow, so many great answers on this, guys. What I want to do right now is we're going to finish up with some more fun songs. So what I'm going to have you do is go back to our live stream beginner band, and we're going to play. Let's see here. We're going to finish up. Let's play some Bollos Caliente. So bollos caliente is our jazzy hot cross buns. Jazzy hot cross buns. Okay? So we're going to play this together. Get your music for this. All right. And we're going to get our music ready over here. Bollos caliente. I want everyone to play the melody with me, okay? So let's start at measure 5. If you're not sure where we are, we are on Live Stream Beginner Band. Scroll down, Bollos Caliente, click. Boom. All right. So I'm going to go to the alto sax part, and we're going to try this together. We're going to start at measure 5. Let's try it, everyone. Here we go. Start at measure 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, play. Now let's go to the next line. Ta, ti, ta. Next line. 1, 2, ready, go. Now right here, it splits into 2 notes. You can choose the upper note or the lower note. Let's start right there where it splits into 2 notes. 1, 2, ready, go. Now, I don't know if that sounds anything like Hot Cross Buns to you, but it's got sort of the Hot Cross Buns melody going. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put that with our play-along track. So at home, you can practice this with your play-along track. So I'm going to press play. We're going to count our 4 measures of rest. And then we're going to come in at measure 5. Everyone with me? Bollos caliente. Ooh, it's quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, Mr. Thompson, we talk about doing improvisation on the pentatonic scale. Would you mind showing us a little bit? You can either do it on trumpet or baritone. How about you do a little improvisation on your pentatonic scale?
Yeah. So if I'm looking at measure 21, looking at the major pentatonic scale and using options there. Okay. So if I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Wow. Maybe we could go back and forth a little bit. I'll do some. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some improv on the pentatonic scale, and we're going to trade back and forth. Can we do like 2 measures each?
Sure.
All right. Let's try that. We're going to go to a gallery view here, so you see both of us. Whoop, that doesn't work.
Wow.
we go into infinity. Wait. There we go. All right, so they won't be able to see me. They'll see me in a little corner. All right, so I'll go first. 1, 2, 3. Nice. So in case anyone was confused, what me and Mr. Thompson are doing is we are creating our own jazzy melodies using this improvisation pentatonic scale in measure 21 of your sheet music. We're just taking that scale and we're making up some fun jazzy rhythms. Now, here's what I want to do, folks, before we wrap up. Dennis in the chat is going to be keeping track of requests and any school shout-outs that we might have missed. And what I want to do is I want to show you guys something exciting. This Thursday, I want you to mark your calendars. We're going to have a special live show on Thursday because we're going to have a big YouTuber visit our channel. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen this YouTuber who plays trombone. You ever seen this guy, Mr. Thompson? Christopher Bill.
I think I have seen one of his.
He does really cool, like, he does great covers, and he also does these multiple, like he gets all like 27 trombone players together and does covers. So, guys, what I want you to do is this Thursday is our live stream where we're going to interview Christopher Bill, and you can submit questions to get featured on that live stream with your question. Okay? So you can send those to me on Instagram or whatever you do. You could send me an email. I'll put this up on my channel community page too, and you can submit your questions on that as well on the YouTube community page. So make sure you guys check it out. And if you've never seen his stuff, it's really awesome. He does really great trombone stuff and does multiple people playing at once. So make sure you guys get on board with that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Now, here's what we're going to do. Dennis, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Are you seeing any?
Am I seeing what?
Any requests or anything?
Well, one important one. Uncle Joe wants to tell Mr. Martin hello from Joe Selfridge.
Okay.
That was an important one. The other thing is there's 3 more schools we didn't get. Community School of Davidson, Oak Ridge, and St. Mary's Academy.
Okay. So shout out to those folks. So great job with that. So we're going to do, folks, for a final bit here, we're going to do some request any song. I want you guys to request any song, either if I know it or Mr. Thompson knows it, or it's something we can play together. You're going to request any song you want to hear, and we'll see if we can get it, or if it's something we can play together. So we're going to be looking out in the chat for that. And while we're doing that, I'm going to play a song. Let's go to our beginner band tunes. And let's play a song. We're going to be looking in the chat for your requests to finish up here. Let's play. We got a request to do the Let's Go Cheer, number 7. And the Let's Go Cheer is something you play like if you're at a football game or some sort of game where you're going to cheer for the team. So we simply do this. Turn off the light. I made a little mistake on the end there, but we go. And you can either clap or you can stomp your feet on that rhythm. So let's all play number 7 together, and then we're going to go to our challenge to see if me or Mr. Thompson can play the song that you request. Everybody, here we go. Number 7. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, cool. So now I think we are ready. We're getting some requests coming in. So, Mr. Thompson, here are the requests we have coming in. We have the Wii theme. Doot 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 doot. I don't know if we know that one.
I thought I saw it on Mr. Selfridge's advanced band live stream.
Oh, it is. It is. Okay.
On the video game tunes.
Video game tunes. Let's see here.
Is it the Me channel theme?
Yes. I'll bring it up for clarinet and trumpet. All right, it's number 6 in our advanced. Here we go, everyone. This is the Me channel theme. And the next part. Oh. Something like that. All right. Other requests. Let's see. Oh, we got Danielle Cruz wanted to hear. You know this one, Mr. Thompson? Billie Eilish? That's Bad Guy. Mr. Thompson, let's see if you know any of these. Africa by Toto. Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, Africa.
Yeah, this is. All right, so that came from Jaybird. Jaybird wanted to hear that. Let's go to PYPD 69 wants to hear some Miles Davis.
Miles Davis. Which era of Miles?
I know.
Let's see.
Got any
what can we do?
I don't know.
How about the beginning of So What? So one of the first solos that I learned from Miles Davis was his So What solo. That was years ago. Let me see if I remember it. That's all. Well, I remember more, but
yeah, nice. Wow. Okay, cool. So what we have here, I'm going to do our final request is to do Shark Attack. So we're going to go to number 1 in the book. We're going to do Shark Attack. And then we're going to do any final shout outs we need to do. So here we go with Shark Attack. Everyone get ready? I'm going to play it on flute. And Shark Attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I got fancy on that last note. You guys know what that was? That's called flutter tonguing. Flutter tonguing, you can go and make a really cool sound on the flute. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to say thank you so much, everybody. In the chat, make sure you say thank you to Dennis for helping us out with questions. Thank you, Dennis, as always.
Thank you, Steve.
And thank you to Terry and Joe in the chat. And let's say a quick final thank you to Mr. Thompson. Everybody wave. Good job.
Great hanging out with you guys.
They can check you out on what's your website?
I don't really have a website. I'm not that fancy. I just have this YouTube channel. I'll be putting more music on there now that I know some people are interested. and and I'll try to put some upload or places where you can upload that, as well as I'll just send you some more stuff if you want to just put it on your website as well.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll be doing more of Mr. Thompson's music. So thank you so much, Mr. Thompson, for joining us. We always appreciate it. Very excited to have Mr. Thompson back again sometime and some other special guests. I want to remind you guys to send me your questions for my special guest this Thursday, Christopher Bill, big YouTuber. He's going to be here to answer your questions about music and especially playing the trombone. So until next time, everybody, I want to thank you so much for being here. Remember, Wednesday is Advanced Band. We'll be doing more advanced stuff. If you found this to be a little bit too easy, check us out for Advanced Band and also on Friday for Jazz. Okay, everybody, thanks so much. Make sure you practice your instruments and enjoy your week. Bye, everybody.